What do we have as a pack one, pick one? Let's see the offense. Put one counter in each creature, target player controls, target creature gains double strike or lifelink. And he does have flashback. We can try to make a deck around this. Try to maybe go wide with good cards that make tokens. I don't hate this offense. Anything else here that I would consider? I don't think there is anything close to being a pack one, pick one. I mean, maybe there is, but I'm just not currently aware. Built in the heat, I would rather stay in one color if I can. Having history, I would say that it is good if you can trigger it. But yeah, let's go offense, and then I guess we're going either black or red, depending on which one is more open. Oh, I do like the slot. 4 mana 4/4. Lifelink Trample. Let's have a way of triggering cards leaving graveyard. And the best part is that I actually haven't even noticed it. You can exile cards from an opponent graveyard. Wow. I think we take the slot here. Said that there isn't many cards that can actually make multiple bodies. I know like 2 in white that are commons and uncommons, not considering the rare. Foolish Fate, strong removal. I think I would take this creature. 4 mana 4/4 trample lifelink, enabling other cards. I think it's pretty good. Awesome if you give it double strike as well. Yeah. Now I think we start taking Wilt in the hits rather than the cards that can make 2 bodies. We do want to have awesome removals, and this one is really great with a relic slot. Metamorphic Expanse would be interesting as well. Mana Seeker would be interesting. I don't think I would take the Feed in the Swarm. I did pass 1 Wilt in the Heat. I think I want to start like cutting red and white as a color pair, so that people on the left of me don't think that it is open, even though I did pass 1 card. I would like to get as many 1s and 2 drops now with this card as well, but we'll see. Soloist. Elite Inspector, Wilt in the Heat. Oof, this is tough. I would say the Soloist is like one of the creatures that I feel like is really good in red. In any combination of red. Look at the blue here. Blue is pretty thick as well. Elite Interceptor, I guess we would like to take, since we want 1-drops and we would like to go wide. But we might be just interested on taking the premium removal, and like I said, cut the signal for blue and white. Blue and white? Red and white. 1-drop or red and white removal. I'm a big fan of this. I think I should take it. Oh, this is sick. Kirol is so strong. Had one game where it overperformed. Dome Blast is good as well. Another Muse Seeker. Okay. Seems like Jeskai colors are open, or at least the cards that I'm valuing high are being passed to us. Yet again, like I said, week 1, not much when it comes to like signals, because everybody's looking at the cards differently, so a rethink if I think it is a signal. I think we just grab the stone here. To be fair, this 2-drop could be actually good for us. Look at this, already 4 golden cards. But I don't think I need to take this one highly. I think I'm interested on more like cutting the Boros, especially since I did pass this. Nothing in red here, but that's fine. We keep on seeing blue. Should I take the first anger? Do I think that I can make anger work? I don't know why, but I'm not a fan of this card. Surveilling is good, but yeah, this card is here as well. Anger possible if I get some 3-party cards. Let's... Monster's Rage, Dig Site Inventory, and Dual Tactics, all in same pack. I don't know which one I want more. Monster's Rage with a double strike here is kind of good. Taking 2 blockers away is something that I'm a big fan of. And Dig Site Inventory I would like if I could just take like all of these 4 cards and call it a pack. Don't need anything on the wheel. I'm gonna take Monster's Rage. I don't know. I think the ceiling of this card is too high to skip it. I think this is too expensive for what we will wanna try to do. Enchantment is not here, and this is not here. Wilt in the Heat. The red enchantment I would have liked. How is Knock-Out Maneuver revealing? People maybe don't check the card? I don't know. This is like premium removal. Counter on a creature in a fight. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be in green. You don't need to be, I will be. The Swarm. I guess Feed the Swarm isn't the greatest, but I would still take it. Clean removal even if you're losing life. Efficient way of killing tokens. There's that wheel as well. Wow, there is a year. Kinda hard to make this color pair work, right? There aren't dual lands. I'm just gonna take the field. Might be better to play this anyway if I'm splashing green. Yellow Cron. Let's check this one now. There is a double striker. Don't hate the double striker with the sum of the cards we have here. Helping Hand. I'm not sure how I like this card. It's a bit tough on rating it. I could see it being okay in some scenarios, but I don't think I want it here. I think we just take the double striker here. Seems pretty good. And let's see what wheels. I guess hop to it is really good with the offenses. I do love rousers as well. Rousers is a way of making sure card leaves graveyard. But I kind of feel like hop to it is really good with the offenses that we want to play. There is another Wilt in the heat, but I don't think we take it. Let's grab hop to it. I mean, you cannot go wrong with a Scrollsmith. Scrollsmith with most of my cards here looks amazing. I just love this Boros card, it's so strong. The fact that you don't need to play it that turn, but you get additional turn is bonkers. Okay, I think I should take Soloist here. We didn't take it the last time, but here we don't want to miss it. Definitely some good green cards and black on the left. Sheesh, another Scrollsmith? Give it to me. What is this? Repel Calamity, power or toughness for a greater. It is a interesting removal. Like looking at my deck, it doesn't kill anything. It kills this only. But there are a decent amount of creatures that do have 4 toughness that you would want to kill on curve. And this is super efficient on that way. There is a Docent again. I think I'm gonna take Calamity. And figure it out how does it play. Siege Rhino for my top end? Sure. So let's ask ourselves, what are we missing? I think we are missing some more good removal, maybe some way of going through the deck, and maybe to fit in a bit more on the curve, but yeah. Overall, the deck looks really solid. I mean, Helping Hand with 2 Scrollsmiths, cannot go wrong. Would not hate the Sky Coach as well, but Helping Hand just seems great for us. I don't think I have high reasonings on paying it up here, but nice. This is great. Take the land in case I splash the black. I get something to splash. I don't know what would it be, but nice. What a great last pick. There is the Graduation Day, but I feel like I don't have enough for it. I think the Seize the Spoils is great because we want to have ways of going through the deck, especially with Scrollsmith. These 2 cards are really good together. So let's check again. 5. Possible 6, let's go on this as 6, then 7, 8. It's not bad, but I think that it could be built better around this, and this deck isn't really that at the moment. Like I don't have many Digside inventories or the Angers, or maybe even the Wits. So I think I should just take the Seize the Spoils. I think this is great to have with the Scrollsmith. Okay, let's see how many tokens we are making for this one. So tokens, it works with any token, right? We have Seize the Spoils, that's 1. We have Monstrous Rage, that's 2. We have Hop to it, that's 3. We have Scholar, that's 4. And we might get more. So the base shell of this one is 3 mana 3/3, but the ability of it is really strong. I think I will try this one out. And here again, we might see more cards that could actually make stuff for it, or make it better. Docents are great with Rages. I think we can try to play more of them. This is a nice removal. Happy about taking it. Metamorphic Expanse is good as well, but I think I take the note. This one has haste and it can destroy a land. How much am I interested on 3 mana 3/2 haste? I'm not sure I am. Cards leaving my graveyard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This 2-drop might be good. Do I like it more than the Glyph Mage? Maybe. Let's try it. I wanna try the card. I don't think any of this I will play. I could maybe see boarding this in. 3rd Scrollsmith? Okay. GG's. Actually, when I did take the Mascot, maybe it was better to take the 4-drop since I do have this. It does make a token now that I think about it. I really want to try this card out. But yet again, I don't think this is the deck for it. Maybe it is. I don't mind like discarding my whole hand and going through the deck. I don't mind that. Let's try it. I want to try this card. Okay, there's that wheel, but I don't think... I think we would want to have like 15 plus ways of triggering this, and I don't think this deck does have it. I think 15 plus is possible, counting in that creatures can actually make it happen as well. But this deck doesn't have it. Or Docents, okay. Soloist does feel a bit worse in this deck, because I don't have the 5 mana Heated Argument to make it a Lava X. Maybe I like the stones more. I think the Zombie fight. Let's start with how many cards, or which cards I want to play. I guess Repel Calamity we could be boarding in when it is good. Currently we have 3 removals only, but I think that's fine. Triple Scrollsmith is so cool. Okay, let's think about this. I think the Offenses card is really good as well. So I have like 3 removals, but I have a Scrollsmith possibly returning a removal, and that seems really good. I definitely want to play the Borrowed Knowledge. I want to try it out. I think the idea of like just discarding my hand and then drawing cards to the opponent, and I can just discard all the cards that do have flashback or something that they work from graveyard looks nice. And yet again, we make the helping hand better with the Scrollsmiths. Okay, so how many tokens we have? 1, 2, 3, and I'm not gonna count this one because I think it's between these two. So if I count this, I have 3. I think I would rather cut this one and just play it this way. Yep, I like it this way. Yeah, 14 creatures. You have ways of going through the deck. Don't hate the hand. Keep. Have a 2-drop, have a removal. I think that's all fine. Should I play offenses here immediately? I guess depends on what they do. They're never gonna block, right? Might have to actually use this. I hate this move, but I think it's correct. Next thing I can possibly do this and this. I think they would never block, and then I would feel bad for not using this card before attack. I guess here I could actually attack first. I like playing the slot. 3 mana pass is logical. If I go offenses, target this and they have a removal, it sucks. So maybe I just play the slot. Let's then start with the attack if I'm just gonna play the slot, because it's free to attack. Okay. They don't have any card in graveyard anyway. Sanar is such a good card. I guess the Calamity could come in for this one. Why don't they... Active only if you cast an instant or sorcery. Why did they not make a treasure? Did they forget? Yeah, I think they did forget. All good. Day 1 of the format. Day 2 actually, but day 1 for me. And maybe for them as well. I guess I can go Scrollsmith, take a card away, and then wilt in the heat. Let's try that. And next then I can cast this. Them not making that treasure might be so huge. Okay, is this over? For 1 mana, I don't think there is anything. So I could board in the Repel Calamity. There are some other cards in Izza that this one would kill, so I guess it's not bad. What would I cut for it? Let's think about that now. What did I see? I saw a Stroke. Stroke is really not that... I mean, I guess it stops in the wilt in the heat, but... Overall, I would say the Stroke should not be an issue. Since the Spoils is bad, because it's an additional cost, if they have a counter spell or something, they kinda get us. Let's cut that, and let's board in the Repel. Ooh, what a lovely hand. Draw a card, pass this card, and turn 1 helping hand. I guess I keep this. I don't want to go to 5. Come on, Calamity. Never luck. Well, if they're drawing cards, I guess the borrowed knowledge gets better. I could, of course, always discard cards. Don't need to take the cards from their hand. That's cool. Adding a creature, playing a land. Again, this. I could go borrowed knowledge and discard 3 cards. I'm not sure I like that. Playing the offenses. Counter here, double strike attack. It's like whatever. Maybe I just discard cards here. How many do I discard? 3? Kinda hate this, but I think I gotta go through the deck. Okay, hop to it and this is great. Need a removal for this guy. Need a removal for that one. I thought that I choose how many discards. It says discard your hand totally. Oh my god, I'm really bad at drawing. Well, I might die next turn. Kinda like hop to it and just playing this. I could actually attack first, but they can double block. This is a sorcery. I could maybe go hop to it, play this flashback, but then I don't have anything else. Playing this and next time discarding hand again. If I choose that. They needed a removal here. Might be that next turn. Skyveil untapped is so scary. Doing this to deal 1. Oh, that's fine. Mascot, and when they play 5 mana cost cards is great. I might be dead here, huh? This is gonna be what, 7? And then this is 310. I guess I'm not dead, but close. I mean, I would play the Tomb Blast if I was them. Can even go face. It's not bad. We have this. I think they win if they go face. Because then it is 7 and 3, 10, 12. I'm at 5. 3, 3 plus like this. Even if I kill this, means that I most likely do die. But we're playing it safe. Huh? Not sure if this is even playing it safe. Monster's Rage. Okay. I could maybe try to board this in. Maybe instead of the dig site we try that up here. It can actually save us when they're trying to go off. Okay. I would actually like the dig site maybe more in the opening hand, but it's still okay. Oh, they're going to 5. That's super good for us. Plus we have a Colossus. Okay, let's see. Don't blast? No. Love this. We put a stun counter on it. Question is, which one do I kill? I guess I kill Sonar here. T1 is hitting like a truck, which I do like. Let's go with the attack first. If they block, I'm one mana away from Colossus, so that's pretty good. If they have a counter spell, I would rather them counter this. They did show me the 2 damage to everything. Maybe I should not play this. Let's see what's on top. Up to it. We can put it in the graveyard. Our 3 mana cards can return it. I think if I slam this guy next turn, it's good. And they did block with this, which makes me think they don't have that 5 mana spell. So I'm gonna actually play both. Plus if they use that and I slam this, we should be still in a really good spot. That's fine. Don't care. That's really interesting that they did that. Since I'm just gonna do this. Deal 10. They're 1 off from dying. Not sure what that play does. Okay, just play cards here and pass. Maybe I should just kill this. It plays better if they do draw the 2 damage to everything. Because the 2 damage to everything now is not as miserable as it could be. Take. Starts with the attack. Interesting. They go to 2. Man, this is just so strong. Scrollsmith is such a strong uncommon. It feels like the Snapcaster Mage, but a better version of it. We guarantee win when we play the Colossus. Okay. Doesn't seem like a bad hand. 2 drop, seize, slot. I think we keep. Hmm. Now this will be interesting because it's an aggro match, and I think this is the spot where this card is super bad. But we can see how it will play. Like I did say, you can always discard it. I think we block. That's fine. Especially if that's gonna be their turn. Seems like it was. Getting a helping hand while having a Scrollsmith would be so good. We always block, right? We don't mind if they're using tricks to pass. Okay, so I think I should do this to start taking their cards from graveyard. And then next turn I just go for offenses. I could have maybe attack, but then they might have the Ajani card. I'm not sure if I want to play into it. Okay, they gotta flash it back here. Hero, then go for offenses. I think that's good. Good double strike. We're gaining 10 life here. Oh my god, that's so much. And I guess the knowledge, because they missed the land drops, is gonna play well. It's gonna be draw 5. No, it's gonna be draw... yeah, I guess 5. I can just go draw 5 here. Hope to hit a land and play this. I think that's good. Okay, played well. Should I keep the knowledge in this match? I think, as I said, even though in this current moment would be okay, that it's maybe not the best card for the match. But I wanna like limit test it, and I don't know. I don't hate like trying this card out more. Missing a white, have a slot which is really good against them, it feels like. If I do draw the white, I have this. I have a seize. If I do draw a mountain, we have a removal. I would say overall I wanna keep it. Especially on the draw. On the play, maybe not. Okay, there we go, white. Ink Mage. Yes, we keep on playing creatures. Some of the pre-release got punished by that card twice. I got 4 cards and he cast something else. Then I finally drew a land and went down to 1 card in hand. I mean, I still think it's a super interesting card, even though you did punish your opponent. I think there are scenarios where it just plays really well. Zach has first strike, right? I guess we just play slot and take the card away from their graveyard. Yes. Could have went for killing this, but I don't know. I don't want to use my removal on this one yet, especially when I can make that removal 2 mana. Like next time I can go seize, discard a card, not finding a land, can use a treasure, exile my card from graveyard and hit this. Aha, I see. I mean, I like the fact that if you combine it with flashback, and you can always choose to discard your hand, it is like kinda interesting build around idea. Two built in the hits, huh? I guess I discard this guy. 2 lands, not bad. Do this. Not blocking with all, are we? They should have blocked with all. Nothing caused them and they just 2-for-1 themselves. I guess this is a week 1 thing, or maybe they were just not aware for a second. Which removal, but yeah, that was pretty huge for me. I guess more skilled players would have blocked with all, because like if I have a removal, at least we still trade, but I would be happy like trading this and killing the other one anyway. Okay, I can actually use this one's ability. But I kinda like more hitting this, attacking here. Dealing 6. Up to it. Great. I think we play this one first. Don't offer anything. If I get a counter card, it's just over. Cool. But not cool enough. I think this one is just too hard for me seeing being good. There are just better cards to do on turn 3. And I guess in Silver Quill not many cards are leaving graveyard. I guess it's just good to do this and then suicide everything in. Let's go. Don't mind the 1/1 here's. They did leave the mana up, could be a removal, but yet again, I do get a draw 2 then. That's so good. Yep. Yep. Empty board is good for us. Climb the Docent. Next time we have a Scrollsmith with the Wilt in the Heat. Okay, they're doing this so they can flicker it. Just feel over, right? Especially with the land. 2 drops. Seems okay. I'm okay ditching my hand as well. For borrowed knowledge. Yeah, don't hate it. Best 2 draws are land, huh? And then go discard the hand. And this is having value in graveyard. I don't like that my opponent is mulliganing to 5 for this card, but fun enough, if they mulligan, makes this like a mulligan in my hand as well. So I guess we will have to decide on just like ditching our hand to draw that many cards. I think we start with a 3/1. Red white. Stone of their own. Oh, Monstrous Rage. I would love if I could make this creature a bit bigger. But we don't have it this. Said that I'm missing land drops. I guess I do this. This is the one that prepares a card, okay. Okay. Getting a land here would be sick. So they can do that. Makes sense. Maybe that was a mistake on my end. Now that I think about it. If I monsters raged, I guess I should have had the dig side as well. I guess this is guaranteed their turn, which I don't hate. I can always kill whatever they do with the built-in the heat. Not sure that I'm playing optimal this start. Especially having in mind that I missed the land drops. Okay, so they're just gonna attack with a 5/5 here. Which is fine. I don't think it's that big of a deal. They're not attacking, okay. Okay, now we can go for a really strong turn. We had a way of card leaving my graveyard. I would have a built in the heat. We don't have that. What do we want to do now? I can go this double strike here and then attack with this too. Monstrous Rage gives +1/+1 and trample. Yeah, I kinda like that. Maybe they're gonna take it, we will see. Do they go down to 1 if I Monstrous Rage here? I think they do. This guy will be 7. They're taking 13. Yeah, they go down to 1. Just find a way of dealing the last point of damage and that's it. But it might be harder to dealing this last point of damage than I expected to be. I mean, they gotta attack. They cannot play this defensive from here. They gotta try to close the game as well. Okay, so I can recast the Monstrous Rage with the Scrollsmith here. Sucks if they do have a removal. I can just try to build in a heat. One of the cards, maybe this guy, then attack. Can try Scrollsmithing Monstrous Rage, but I play into the removal that way. I think I'm just gonna Scrollsmith here and try to end it. We can still try to play towards Colossus. Okay, nice. So playing against red-white, aggressive as well. A really strong rare. How do I like Repel Calamity? Doesn't seem that good here, right? Not many cards do have the number that we would like to see. Could maybe cut a dig side inventory. Board in a 1/3 reach. Blocks all of this guy as well. Gives us that reach later on. Or I could maybe try the Diary of Dreams and then trying to go dirtly against them. I guess the knowledge in this match seems worse. I kinda wanna give it this a go in this match. Even though I don't have many spells, I think like having a card that will draw us cards is not a bad thing. So let's give it a go. If the game is super long, I think the artifact just carries it, right? And I don't need to play aggressive against them. Of course, I could have aggressive openings, but we don't need to play aggressive. Not bad for them. I think I played the Scholar. It is the mana efficient play. It could actually get a project next turn. So maybe using a removal is not bad. If they play one creature here to stop them from getting a free 2/2. Flashback being cheap is so good. Okay, they did attack. That is interesting. This is a sorcery, Definitely want to kill this guy, so... I think trading the life is fine for us. Nice. This one has to die. If they have a spell here, it's so good. Okay, they don't. Up to it. Can I get a card triggering from graveyard? That doesn't seem like I can. I mean, I could if I discard this one. But do I want to be discarding this one? That's the question. And I would need to use the treasure as well. I think I'm just gonna offer a trade. Makes it easier what I do if they do go for trade. Okay, logically they're not going for a trade. But you just think how Hop to It plays with this card. You go group project, hop to it, group project. That's like what? Turn 3 you can have 5 creatures on board? Wow. That does feel really strong. Getting a land gives me a Scholar ability that I might be interested in using. Would I like Pursue the Past more than the Seize the Spoils? I'm not sure. I've been liking how Seize the Spoils plays in this deck. But maybe the Pursue would be better, giving us life. That's a good one. So I can just go for 2/2/2s. I don't really love this spot. I think I would give Double Strike an attack while we can. That's 8 damage, which is not low. Maybe I start with this. See what I get. Monstrous Rage. Well, I guess that can set up a lethal. Nice. Monstrous Rage, still an amazing card, especially with double strikers. That was a lucky win. Deck played really well. I think all of the cards were great. Triple Scrollsmith with like multiple wilt in the hits is so good. Like I said, this is a better version of a Snapcaster Mage because you can cast it on the next turn as well. We never did have a Helping Hand scenario, but I mean, trust me, casting Helping Hand on a Scrollsmith and then Scrollsmith targeting a Helping Hand, returning another creature is so good. Overall, an awesome deck. Glad I did have a chance on playing with this.